Hello, everybody. It's Ernie with Vaughn-Da-Rosa Farms, coming at you from 6 Miles, South Carolina. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I believe it's Monday evening. We're just going to talk a little bit tonight. I'm going to tell you a little bit about where I've been, where I ain't been, and what's going on the farm. Farmstead, homestead, whatever you want to call it, small business. A lot of great opportunities. A lot of stuff's happened in the last couple, 2 or 3 weeks, and I want to talk about that a little bit. The coronavirus, it's awful. It's got people scared. It's got people with anxiety and depression. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. What we doing here on the Vaughn-Da-Rosa Farms. First thing is, please don't let it scare you. I know it's terrible scary. You watch the news, you watch the numbers, you see all that going on worldwide, but turn it into a positive. I've said that before. Turn negatives into positive. Look at what you got control of. Look at what you ain't got control of. And in this terrible situation, there is things we do and we don't have control of. Common sense and everything you've been seeing. And it's real important. Real important. A lot of idiots has been out there spreading this stuff because they don't adhere to it. Keep your social distances. Don't go out in a crowd. Don't go to family gatherings. Don't go to the beach because it's spring break. That's the dumbest thing you could do. Take it serious. Wash your hands. Basic common sense stuff. But anyway, more of that, you know all that, but a lot of people know it and they ain't doing it, and they should, because they could be killing people. If we keep our distance, we self-quarantine, we stay out of crowds, we wash our hands, more likely we're going to be all right. A lot of people, this tickles me to death right here. 2 weeks ago, kids is just crying about, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. Grown-ups, I wish I could get a day off. I wish I could take a bunch of days off. By God, now they getting it. And what's happening? Kids is getting cabin fever. They won't go back to school. Adults, now they told they can't go to work, stay at the house. They want to go to work. I mean, what gives? I know everybody needs money and it takes, means to make ends meet. That's common sense too. But when you're in a situation you can't control, enjoy it. Spend time with your family. Get to know your family. Go outside. I don't know where you live. Maybe you live in a city like maybe New York, and God bless them, and I pray for them so many times a day. We need to be praying, people. Pray, 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 pray. Washington, other parts of the world, Italy, let's pray. But use common sense, too. Let's stay out of the crowds. Keep our distance. You go on a place like the post office in the United States, and they're not implementing that. Raise a little hell. Make a complaint. Them people's at risk. People's bringing it in. Make them limit how many people can come into that particular establishment at one time, that you may be one of them and they ain't but 2 foot apart. Raise a little hell. Make that complaint. But anyway, I'm going to try to be a little upbeat tonight. It's a bad situation. It's scary, but we're going to get through this. And I'm going to, talk about some stuff, what I've been doing. We've been doing on the farm some really cool stuff. I had a real cool idea tonight that I'm going to be doing related to worms. A lot of y'all don't know all this, but I raise mice because I have some reptiles, but the mice ain't working out in great multitudes, although there's an awesome market for that too. But they have a little smell to them, and my wife don't like it, so I'm gonna thin my colonies down, but I'm converting them to something else, which I'm gonna show you a video on that here in the near future. I always try to plan whenever I do something, plan A, B, C, maybe D. If one thing don't work out, I can use that same structure, that same building, that same thing I built or spent money on for another farm project. Use the time if you can to help somebody. Help the elderly. You know, I've said many a time in my videos, if you can help somebody else, your problems ain't as great as you think they are. So during this time when it's real depressing, this, that, and the other, and I feel so much for people like in New York or any other big city that lives in a big high-rise apartment. They can't get out and do much. They're limited. I'm so fortunate and I'm so thankful to my God that I live where I can get outside and I can walk and do whatever I want to do, and I won't even see nobody. But for the people that can't, I'm praying for you, and I'm hoping you'll take this time, do some research. Don't get discouraged. The stock market's going to crap. The government's crazy, which always has been pretty much in a lot of senses, in my opinion, and I ain't going to get no more detail than that. But, look here. Uh, you got an idea on your small business. Take this time as an opportunity. Don't be depressed. Don't be scared. Don't, use common sense. Common sense. Common sense. So many people don't use or ain't got common sense. Get common sense and use common sense. Use this time to benefit yourself. Relax. Breathe. Pray, meditate, whatever you do. Uh, but focus on your small business. Right now, it's grim and all this, and it's gonna pass. It's when the dark storms pass. What comes after a storm? Sunshine. Amen. Sunshine. Look forward to that. The markets will come back. If you've grown produce, you say, "Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna grow my microgreens. I'm not gonna do all that." Well, guess what? In 2 or 3 months, probably just a few weeks, market's gonna be there. I'm spending my time getting all the seed. I'm planting everything I can. I can't wait to show you update on my garden. You see, we got potatoes in the ground. We got some radishes. Later on this week, we're going to be putting some onions in, some carrots. We're working on the fencing. We're doing the clearing. And then you say, well, I live in an apartment. I live in Yuppieville. Yuppieville. That's the HOAs, in my opinion. Yuppieville. I don't care. Yuppieville. I ain't living in one of them. But if you do live in one of them, so what? You can be starting your worm farm. You've been growing microgreens. You've been growing, food for yourself. So much healthier. You don't have to worry about, oh, I got to run to the grocery store and get some meat. Well, go out in the backyard and pick them. So there's a lot of cool stuff you can be doing. And even if you're working on something that ain't got nothing to do with farming, be researching. Start it. There's so many I have learned, and I'm not interested in none of that, but a lot of people are. There's so many businesses you can start online that just blow my mind because I'm so old school, you can tell. I don't care nothing about that, even though I'm doing a YouTube channel. I will have a website, but I've got someone that handles that for me, and I'm going to teach you more in detail when we get back to actual on the whiteboard, you know, how to create those resources. And resources is so important, whatever you're doing, and able to start creating that. But understand, it don't happen overnight. I said before, my daddy always taught me, son, something that comes real easy ain't worth having, and it ain't. You got to work for it. It takes time. Be learning about your finances. Be learning about your budgets. Be learning about your compliances. Research it. Don't just listen to me. I hope to God you hear something I say that will make you think and make you go check this stuff out. Because a lot of the stuff that I try to tell, I don't ever hear that much, but I know for a fact owning several businesses during my life, managing several businesses, different things I've been involved in. Haunted Holler, check that out. Hauntedholler.com, I think. I don't know. Fairview Water Gardens, check that out. You got to do a lot of research. You got to do a lot of compliances, but you can still start off small. You can still start off with zero to little money and building different enterprises. And I will be doing a video. I haven't done one in about a week or so. I've just been caught up with a lot of stuff. We have been working on a lot of stuff, and it's going to be giving me more opportunity to bring you more videos. I'm going to be doing one, and I've told you this already, what me and my wife is doing on this farm, the different facets. And I've showed you some of that, but I'm going to show you updates. I'm going to talk a little bit about them tonight. But there's so many things you can do. And I would like to ask you right now, if you've listened this far, like, subscribe me, smash the button. Send me comments, ask me questions. This is a great time for everybody. We all kind of stoved up. We're not supposed to be going nowhere. That might last for a few weeks or, a month or so. I don't know. Nobody else out there knows. But it's a great time to meet new friends in this virtual world. Ask questions. I'd be glad to answer them. I'd look forward to it. But before I get into that, just a couple more things I want to touch on while we all pretty much across the United States and the world and self-quarantine, which is an awesome idea. So don't go out if you ain't got to. Keep your social distance. But use the time. Use the time to do research. So let's everybody hang together and stick together and check me out and listen to what I say. Why you stove it up? Why not? I mean, it's got to be a little bit entertaining, sure, the way I look. But a couple things I want to go over with you right quick tonight is some updates on the farm, and I'm not going to video that tonight. I'm just going to be talking about it. But one thing is that we got a new arrival to the farm about 10 days ago. I think it was. I'll tell you the exact date. But it's some baby chicks. We got 75 of them in. They're doing great. They're doing wonderful. They've done moved to stage 2 way I brood my chicks. The first stage, I did not. I filmed a little bit, but not enough. But I'm going to be getting more in. I'm going to tell you why when I get to the video, what me and my wife is doing. Why, how come, here we are, the here and the now, this, that, and the other. But we got our baby chicks in, and they moved to the stage 2 brooder setup that I use. My grandson, which is 10 years old, he set the whole brooder up with the exception of the heat lamps. Everything else he did himself. I was guiding him and helping him, but he did it himself. I was so proud of him. So proud of him. And that just shows you how simple it can be. I'm going to show you the brooder on stage 1, how I do it. There's certain things I do. You can, Google it. You can YouTube it or whatever. And it's not that difficult, but everybody's got different ways they do a lot of stuff. The way I do mine works. I got 75 in, and 10, 12 days ago, I only lost one, and I lost it because it got stuck under the water and it couldn't get out. So that's going to be pretty cool and pretty interesting. Everybody loves baby chicks. I mean, they just cool. The other thing I'm going to be showing you an update on is the pigs. There's a video that I got out earlier when I got them. Man, they are growing like crazy. I mean, they are just, it's awesome. I'm going to show you what I feed them, how I feed them, what I, where I'm raising them. And, it works. The other thing, which I want to spend some time on another video, is the garden area. If you watch my very first video, and please like and subscribe and smash the subscribe button. That's going to let you know when I got another one out. But the first one I did, I can't remember what I titled it, but it's the very first one with the old barn. It's all grown up, raggedy fences. We've been working extremely hard on that, replacing fences, building more beds, doing clearing. We will be starting sometime in the future on another video about cutting the trees to make the lumber, but I've kind of held off on that for a little while just because of this virus stuff. But it'll be coming up in just a few weeks. So yeah, like I said, y'all hit me, man. Help me out. Um, Anything I say does anything, especially when you stoved up. Hit me, subscribe. That helps me out. That motivates me to make me keep wanting to do more. I think I've got a lot to offer. With my background, my experience, and the cool thing is showing you the progress of what we're doing on the farm now, starting in January 2020, and just keep going through it and showing you where we at, and you can watch the videos before that and compare them to where we are now, kind of like a before and after. So please do that for me, and I appreciate anybody that's out there that watches my videos. I thank you so much. I'm trying to be so sincere and honest and upbeat. That's just the way I am. Again, I love young people. I want to try to offer something to them or that person struggling or that middle-aged person, because there's so many things out there that you can do. But in this time we're going through right now, I know a lot of people that the last thing on their mind is wanting to start, a business or give a, crap less. But, look at it positive. Take the opportunity to use this time, uh, and be careful. Um, be kind. I said that so many times. One good thing about this virus, and this has been on the news, and this is true, y'all. This is true. This is bringing a world together, a country together, communities together, family together. Thank the good Lord God Almighty for that. 3 or 4 weeks ago, and ever how far you want to go back, there's always wars, there's terrorism, there's this, that, and the other, and there still is. But let me ask you this: in the last 2 weeks, how many new wars have you heard about breaking out? How many new terrorist attacks have you heard of breaking out? How many times, listen to this, how many times in the last 2 weeks have you heard people's coming together? The nations is working together. There's a verse in Psalms, and I'm not trying to preach religion to nobody. I'm just telling you how I feel. I don't know the chapter and all that. Read the book of Psalms. But, what I think, one reason that maybe this stuff is happening, one verse always comes in my heart. And it's simple. Be still. Be still and know I am God. Maybe God's trying to reach out to us. Bring us together. We're human beings. We're His creations. We should love one another, help one another, be kind to one another. So spend this time and just ponder and meditate, and don't look at everything on. I can't buy toilet paper. That's so funny. I can't buy toilet paper. Who in the heck needs to hoard toilet paper? I told a friend of mine the other day, I said, I got an idea how we can all get rich, and I'm already working on it, which I ain't. But we go learn how to recycle toilet paper. My little brown, sometimes we might have to run it 2 or 3 times through. We go recycle toilet. Who in the world needs to hoard toilet paper? Be kind. Don't be selfish. Think of others before yourself. And spend this time with your family. Spend this time being still, understanding that there's something above and more powerful than us, and reach out to that power. Get that peace. Get that contentment. Get that happiness. Well, till the next one I do, y'all, I'm thinking about all of you all over the world. All over the world. All over the world. And I just want to say thank you if you watch this. Thank you for taking the time. There's people all over this world that does care about each other. And it's coming to shine. It's coming to shine. It's coming to light. So, till the next one I do, y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all all in my prayers throughout this whole world. God bless you. Don't forget to take time to smell the roses. See ya.